I met Elizabeth in 2007. It was really late at night, like 4 in the morning, and I heard this crazy crashing, and I got really scared. I was in Liberia. It was like right after this post-war, like war, a few years, and my first reaction after hearing all of this like crazy loud noise was to like jump in the closet and cover myself with clothes. I was scared, and I thought maybe rebels were coming into the house. So after I realized there were no rebels, I went outside and I saw this big, huge mob, and they were killing these two guys in the middle, and it was a circle, and they were beating them up, and there were machetes and sparks flying, and I jumped in the middle of the circle and I said, you know, you can't kill these guys, let's call the United Nations. And I started making friends with all the people in the community, and it was like 4 in the morning, and this guy comes to me and he's like, I know that you don't want to see this, you know, these thieves killed, but you live in this house with gates, and you're protected, and there's security, and this is, you know, there's not really a strong police force here, and if we let these guys go or they go to jail, they're just going to come back and kill us and our children. He's like, you can't understand how we live. And his name was Isaac, my friend Isaac. Later on, I met his daughter, Elizabeth, who became like one of my best friends ever, and Elizabeth would run to me every time she would see me and hug me, and Auntie, 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 she would call me. And then Elizabeth asked me, Auntie, please help me go to school. School fees were like, you know, for everything, it was like $250 a year, so of course, you know, I'll help you go to school. Elizabeth was one of our first students in 2007. Now Elizabeth, she's reading more than her mom is reading. She reads like little storybooks to her mom. She's super excited to be in school, and she's one of the top girls in her entire class. Elizabeth was our first girl, and now we have 100. Woo!
Go.